Alright, what's up, guys? So, I remember talking about this before with the same streamer, and it's the same guy. That's the part that trips me out with the whole stalking stuff. Like, people get so upset with you when it comes down to just you being a content creator. It ain't nothing you did to them personally. That's one thing that the stalker can't say that, oh, Peachjars did something to me personally. And that's like 99 if not 100% of the time. That's how it's always has been with stalkers. Like, the thing is this: they use the smallest thing that I guess you did to them, but they make it seem like that you pretty much just committed the worst crime you possibly could have committed. And that's the thing that I just don't understand with this stalker. It's like, fam, you got a good thing going for yourself, all right? You obviously had parents that cared about you, but when they realized that you was on some weird behavior, they was like, no, you gotta go. That's gonna be bad on us. And it's you ain't gonna bring whatever issues you got, you ain't gonna bring that on us. You had a job. You lost your job because you want to stalk somebody. Like, that's the thing. And how many, hold on for a second, I don't know, because I don't really follow Peachjars like that. I just remember seeing her with this situation, and I think I might watch some content, but I don't really know her like that and stuff. So yeah, let's open up her YouTube. She stream on Twitch. She streams on Twitch. Okay, yeah, let's just open it all up. She got TikTok. Oh, she also got an OnlyFans. That's probably why that guy is stalking her, because it's like yeah, it seems like that, like with OnlyFans, people and stuff, like especially women, yeah, you usually get some weirdos. But anyways, followers, she got 345,000 followers on Instagram. Twitter, she got 753,000 on Twitter. YouTube, she has 245,000 on YouTube, and then on Twitch she has 182,000. TikTok, 657 things. So it ain't like she's a small content creator. She's a pretty popular content creator. And you honestly think, because I don't know if she's put this guy's like information, because I'm like, yeah, I would have put bro on blast. Like the time I remember where one of my stalkers thought they were gonna play that game with me, I put them on blast, let people know of their face, all that stuff. I'm like, I don't mind. The thing is this: I know people may say that that's bad on me for doing some stuff like that, but I'm like, why are you even stalking me in the first place? I ain't did nothing to you to give you that reason. And even if there was, fam, my thing is this: I can say for myself that I ain't had some messed up things happen to me before, but I'm not going to stalk them and then put myself in a situation where now I ain't got nothing. And yeah, I feel, and I have seen some people where it's like they're saying that, this man's probably in a mindset where he ain't got nothing to lose, so he's gonna go and do some crazy stuff. But I'm like, fam, you have your life to lose. Like, if you're thinking along those lines, you have your life to lose. I don't think he realizes like how good he has it right now. Like, there's people that are locked off up in prison for the very same stuff that he's doing. Just the difference is that whoever them people are then did something crazy. They most likely took somebody's life, or they allowed that stalking to get the best of them. Now they all locked off up in prison, eating horrible food. You ain't got that luxury of like, oh, I can, stay at this place or go to this place and go out to eat, go see a movie, go play the latest video game, go do whatever. Like, overall, just have fun outside the prison lifestyle and things. But no, it's like that's the path that you're heading down, and I don't think he realizes that, because he's so caught up in this like, oh, I gotta stalk this girl. And it's like, for what? I honestly, and it's no disrespect to Peachjars, I'm saying, like, I feel like I have seen her from time to time when it comes down to content creating, and I've seen nothing worth stalking. I've seen nothing like that interests me with her. And I don't even mean that. I do not mean that on a disrespectful level. I'm just speaking from a perspective of a person where I just ain't got no stalker bone in me. I guess, yeah, for somebody out there that does got that stalker bone in them, they'll find a reason. Like, oh, I'm stalking her for this reason. Or it'll be on some stuff where they will flip it back on her and be all like, oh, no, she's stalking me. I just say that because I remember the guy that was stalking me. He tried to flip it on me. And I'm like, fam, I didn't even know who you were prior before I seen all this different content about me on your platform. So, like, who's really stalking who? I just find that stalking stuff, though, weird. I'm like, look, I get that you have issues with this person, but it shouldn't be that bad. it shouldn't be that bad to where a criminal case can get built up against you. And I feel like that still hasn't registered in that person's head. But my thing is this. My advice to Peachjars, I'm going to give out advice to both her and the stalker. My advice to Peachjars is that if this guy continues stalking you even after, because this is the second time this is the same guy. So if you remember me talking on a video where a stalker had called this girl up, same girl, same guy. So I would definitely recommend, like, yeah, if that guy could find your phone number, he most likely can find some other stuff. If not that, then it's like, be extremely careful where you're posting. Like, so like, let's say for an example, if you go out on a trip, post about that afterwards, you know, just kind of go ghosting things, let nobody know of nothing. Then when you come back, then that's when you're all like, oh, I went to this place or I went to that place and things. But other than that, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, you know, just be careful. Like, you know, definitely look over your shoulder because, like, really, this guy could be anywhere and things. And then to the stalker, it's like, fam, you got to stop. You honestly got to stop. This girl ain't did nothing to you. You got whatever it is that you think she done did to you, you got to let it go. All right, it's you just have to let it go because it is not that deep, bruh. I'm honestly, I wish that there was a backstory behind it, and maybe there is, and I just gotta, you know, do a little bit of a deep dive. But I'm like, whatever it is, it's gonna be something silly. It's gonna be something where I'm like, because the reason why my stalker was after me was because there was another content creator that had this weird hatred out for me and my videos. And what was it? So it was overall because of the, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who I'm talking about, but it was overall because of the reaction videos. And I'm like, even prior before that, I remember there was like, I have to say, everybody that I ain't got into it with, like, there was some sort of stalker that followed through afterwards. Like, I remember, so yeah, with the last guy I got into it with, there was, I was calling him the racist Twitter stalker because he was saying some racist things and he was posting a lot of different stuff about me on Twitter. So there was that. Prior before that, got into it with this this black racist YouTuber. There are some people of his fan base that was stalking me. And even there was a guy, like, this was a guy that I got into it with, like, all the way back in 2015. And he had, well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it was a fan, but the guy was, so originally he was a fan of the YouTuber that I was getting into it with, but then he stopped being a fan of him, started being a fan of me, kept going back and forth. But then I pushed him away. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with you, going about your business. And then he started stalking me, and I'm like, fam, why do people gotta be weird on the internet? Like, just stop with that. It makes no sense. Like, it's over videos, bruh. It is really over videos. Like, I don't know what she overall, like I guess, like, line of, when they're talking on content, don't know what she posts. Like, I don't know if he started stalking her because of the OnlyFans stuff, because of the Twitch, because of the Instagram, because of the YouTube, whatever the case may be. Again, it's no disrespect to Peachjars. It just don't, she just don't seem like a person. Nobody is a person worth stalking. But yeah, she just doesn't come off as somebody that's like, oh, I gotta just stalk her and, you know, overall waste my life away seeing what she's doing and things. I just couldn't live like that. I'm like, my thing is this, I got too much to gain in life to be worried about other people. So that's why I'm like, you won't ever catch me stalking somebody unless it's for a movie role. Then I'm like, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, if that's what my character is in that movie, a stalker, that'll be the only time you guys will ever see me doing anything stalking related. But other than that, on some real life stuff, I'm like, fam, I'm trying to better my life. I'm trying to do things with my life. I'm trying to achieve things in my life. I ain't got time to be out here stalking people. And I'm telling you, my thing is this. If people realize their worth, if they realize, like, you know, that there's a deeper meaning, like there's a reason on why you're here on planet Earth, I think people would stop with whatever foolery that they're doing and stuff, stop with the stalking and all that, and actually do something productive with their lives. But worried about somebody that can care less about you. I'm saying, like, this girl could care less about your well-beings. I'm saying, like, do something with your life. But yeah, you just got people out there where they're like, nope, I want to stalk. And I'm like, all right, well, you find yourself in prison and you end up being that big scary black man's wife in prison. Don't say I didn't warn you. So yeah, some big black guy named Bubba, and they was all like, and I feel like there's a deeper meaning. Like the initials, like Bubba, there's like a hidden agenda with his name, and I'm like, yeah, you don't want to find that out. All right, you don't want to find that out late in the middle of the night in prison. This is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it's gonna hurt down there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Stop stalking if you are stalking, but there's people out there where it don't finally click in their head until they realize that they literally have lost everything. And he thinks that he done lost everything. And I'm like, fam, you got your freedom. You haven't lost that, all right? But you're putting yourself in a position where you are gonna lose that. But it hasn't clicked in his head. So maybe one day when Peachjars, she does a video where she's like, yeah, this guy is, going to prison behind this stuff and things, then yeah, I feel like I seen something about, I don't know so much as about the guy, but I feel like I might have seen some. Why is it that you look up Peachjars and then it's like they're actually showing you things about like Peachjars, and I'm like, bro, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the content creator Peachjars. But anyways, regardless of the fact, yeah, hopefully this guy, if he doesn't stop with that stalking stuff, hopefully he does get arrested, because I'm like, nah, he's gonna mess around. He's either gonna hurt himself or hurt somebody, and I'm like, that it shouldn't go down that route. But anyways, yeah, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.